Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in Factory Town, starting a new base. And if you watch the previous base, the previous town we made, then you know I was talking about building a mega base like every 5 seconds. So that's what we're going to be doing. I don't think there's anything here that needs to... We're not doing any of these. It's not going to be a cheaty base. It's going to be a normal base. So, we're going to start off with flat, empty. I'm not sure what empty actually does. I have a feeling we don't want empty though, because that means we need some sort of wood to start off. We can't just start with nothing. So I'm going to say flat. Available biomes. So turn off mountains and lakes. Turn off plains and rivers. Turn off all of these guys. So none, or maybe none would have done that anyway. Map size infinite. Creative mode off. Auto place base. That's fine. Smooth starting area on. Well, the whole thing's smooth anyway. Starting state. We'll make it. We're not going to change that. And I will say that we have to go into these variables a little bit. So, knee angle. Okay. So the knee angle is something about the depth of the water, I think. Which is not going to be worrying us because we're going to set that to 0. I think. It needs to be set to 0, but I'm not sure that 0 was really... So I set that to 0. And I press back. I don't think that actually worked. So -1. Yeah, see this text input doesn't work. The problem is if I set it to negative like this, then there might still be some water somewhere. I want there to be no water whatsoever. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I wonder what bypass does. Oh. Okay, so we're just going to bypass this, I guess. Bypass. And then back. So that's it. That's beautiful. We just got nothing. We bypassed this noise, which is an advanced sort of thing. But anyway, that's still good. We're just going to create this game. Okay, hotbar. Okay, so this is just telling me about the hotbar stuff. Okay, so here's our base. Let's have a look. Now, it's still got outlines. It's still got little bits of land. I'm not sure if we could have changed that. Maybe I don't care. The important thing is the land is flat in every single direction. There's no water. Little bits of clouds on the horizon, although they shouldn't be going below the land. I mean, the Earth is supposed to be flat, not... the Earth is supposed to be round, not flat. But anyway, seems to be doing alright. So, we got a bunch of people. Let's get them all to walk over there so they're not looking weird. So let's confirm some stuff. Alright, so we can build a well straight away. Okay. We can build... Can't build a school. Okay, so we have to start upgrading our base to get some of this stuff. Okay, so we only got 4 people, so we need to start building houses. So it really leaves us with nothing at the start. Was a house. House just costs wood, but we don't have enough wood. Okay, so I'm going to get all 4 of you guys, actually, all 4 of you guys to do that. So hopefully it should be a lot more streamlined than it was previously. Now we're going to make everything temporary at this point. Nothing is going to be 100% situated. Once we get up to the point, or a point later on in the game, where I'm not sure it's not going to be end game. I think before end game we can start to plan out the actual base. Start to plan out what's the deal. What's the thing going on? Okay. Move that. Let's put this here. It's nice and close to the stone and the wood now. Let's get rid of all these paths. Paths are free, so it doesn't matter too much. Build houses. No, paths aren't free. They actually cost wood. So if I X a path, I do get the resources back for it. Okay. Learning something new every day. Although I'm pretty sure that's something I learned and then forgot. Okay, gather wood. Alright. So now we've got a whole bunch more people. Let's go ahead and build a lumber mill. Cannot afford. You need some stone. You guys get me stone. In fact, let's put a couple more down. I seem to recall workers costing gold. But these workers... Oh, they do cost gold. Okay, I must have had enough gold to get 8 of these guys. And then... So if I delete you, I do get the gold back. Okay. So these do cost gold. Okay. For some reason I thought the first 12 or something didn't cost any gold. But there we go. So now... Lumber mill. Let's do it like that. So let's get 2 of you guys over here. Little bouncy people. Unfortunately, we don't have conveyor belts, so we need one of these guys to go. I suppose we better set that. Put that in there. Get us some more houses, and we need gold as well, which I suppose grain we'll get from grain. Okay, we don't need quite so many people doing stone anymore. Can we build a market yet? No. Base level 2 required. Okay, well, you are going to get... I suppose it doesn't matter what house they deliver it to, as long as they're delivering it to a house. Oh, they automatically deliver to other houses. So this had 2 items, and then after that it didn't need any more. Are they going to put it back in this when so it's going to consume it? Okay. We have a problem here. This is consuming a lot faster than they're supposed to. It was supposed to be 50 seconds. That's not 50 seconds. That's a lot faster. Okay. Fortunately for us, because that's the calculations. I did calculations on books, enchanted books, in the last base, and I figured out that it took 50 seconds to use up a good. Maybe that's only for these goods. Maybe this is 10 seconds. Let's get the timer out again. The good old timer on my phone, because if there's some sort of correlation, yeah, the information on the internet about this stuff is not very good. It's just there's not a lot of information about how long these times take, so Although, yeah. Oh, I didn't hit the start button. Anyway, let's go ahead, upgrade this. Yep. I still want to get this time done. So we're going to time it. If it's 10 seconds, then I'm going to test the general one. If that's 20 seconds, then we are good. Then we have some sort of format. Okay, we started the timer. 3, 4, 5. It's longer than 10 seconds. Okay, it's definitely longer than 10 seconds. That sucks, because the other one was 50 seconds. Exactly 50 seconds. And I don't know how long this one's going to be. Looks like it's going to be 20 seconds. Yep, exactly 20. Exactly 20. We're going to have to just manually go through and time each of these, because that's 20, that's 50, 20, 30, 40. There's no clear delineation, no clear system that I could see. But anyway, let's see. Can we build a food market yet? Yes. You guys get the grain, put it in here. Now we're not going to make the same mistake. Every single road is going to be too wide. Okay, we're on an infinite map. And we got plenty of space. Too wide. That should probably be wider actually, but it doesn't matter too much. All of this stuff is going to be redone at some point. Cannot afford wood. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of wood, raw wood anymore, are we? Keep on bringing that wood in, please. House. We got one more house we need to place. Okay, excellent. We could upgrade these with this and 20 gold. We do not have 20 gold. We're definitely consuming a lot of grain though, so what else have we got around here that we could get them to consume? Can't get the general store, that requires level 3. Level 3 requires a lot of gold and wagon wheels. So let's try and get a few more things in here. So these are all natural goods. Berry, tomato, stuff like that. Where are they? You are herbs. I'm guessing you don't need herbs. I can see up there that they don't need herbs. We got carrots, but they're all the way over here. More herbs. There we go, carrots. Carrots are over there. I'm guessing we can't build farms yet. No. Not unlocked yet. Oh, of course I haven't set up my tools yet. Remove resource. I'm going to set this up exactly the same way it was. How did I do that? I could have sworn I just dragged it up. Oh, I've forgotten all the basics here. I really have. Help. Tips. Customizing hotbar. Shift. Okay. So yep. So that's shift 7. Tools. That's shift 8. Tools, remove resource, that's shift 6. And then tools, try and flatten down is 5. And we'll sort out the rest as we start to uncover them. So we're going to remove that grain. How much did that cost me? 2, only 2. Okay, excellent. So you get 4 guys getting carrots into the food market. Although we're almost there, aren't we? We're almost at the amount of coins. We just need wood wheels, which require the workshop. Which we're only going to get enough for this. I'm not sure. I'm kind of pushing myself ahead quite a bit, aren't I? So you get those, put them in there. You get those, put them in there. And this guy goes away. So yeah, 5 wood wheels. I don't know if we're going to start using wagons soon, but kind of just want to push myself up this chain as fast as I can. Which is what I did last time, to be honest, and then we ended up with very inefficient systems that weren't that great. Okay. Alright, this tutorial thing does not want to let me go. I want to get this though. Give me one more wagon wheel. Okay. Now delete this. Delete, what are you doing? Getting wood, put in there. You doing nothing. Okay, no more wagon wheels. And now we're at base level 3. And now we can start to build the general store, which I will build. And I'll put a 2 gap there. If these bloody people get out of my way, I will put a 2 gap there. Oh, that's a 3 gap. Okay, never mind. 2 gap. So another thing I probably should have done last time, so we didn't have those narrow corridors everywhere. And yeah. Do you take stone? No, you only take stone bricks. Okay, so I guess we're just going to keep going through these. Upgrade a house. Build grain mill. It's not a bad idea. Grain mill. Okay. I believe there were only 2 doing grain. Excellent. Then we need a single person getting the flour, delivering it over to there. What was it? I saw 25 grain somewhere. Oh, I think I had one of these selected. One of the actual grain resources. Okay. This might actually supply them less. But I suppose you get more money out of it because you get $4 for a grain. You only need for a flour, but you only need 3 grain to get a flour. So technically you're making money, but you got to have a bunch more people to do it, sort of. Okay. Earn red coin. Yes, I will earn a little bit of red coin. You're going to take that and you're going to put it in there. For now, let's just push through this until we get to the point where school. Okay, there we go, school. So go back and start putting them in there again. So we got 1 red coin, and that's all I want. So removing resources is going to cost a bunch of gold, which ain't good. And this is quite a lot of resources. We need to... I think mostly what we need is gold coins. Because gold coins allow us to purchase territory, which the value goes up as we purchase more and more until it becomes stupid. So we need a lot of gold coins. Obviously I'm not going to buy any of these anytime soon, the 1Ks, but maybe we'll get them sooner than we thought. So if we have a look at We can't build any more of these guys, the fancy ones, yet. We can build a well if we want to. Do we want to get research on the way? I feel like we probably do. Yeah, let's get research started at least. Okay, so lumber. It doesn't matter. They all cost the same. So paper needs wood. Let's actually move this close to there. In the future, obviously, we'll be able to sort our own wood out. But for now, we're going to need to use this. Forester. I don't have a forester. Okay. You go get me wood. You get the paper and put it in here. And then we're going to need a well. And we're going to need a person for the well as well. Now, what are we going to do? Woodworking unlocks the forester. That seems pretty good. We haven't even got stonemason yet? Okay. Farming. I'd like to get basic logistics, but that's going to be a pain in the ass to build them. So, although we just ran out of people, so... Well, you know what? Yeah. This is going to be painful. Okay. Anyway. There we go. These are quick though. They're very quick. So let's focus on getting as much gold as possible. What can we do with carrots? Nothing. They're just pure intake. Pastures, fishing, all that sort of stuff is too advanced at the moment. So let's just try and get as many resources in, pure resources. Cotton, herb, grain. So if we look at this, we can't move. We got that open. That's L. Okay. So our carrots over here. I believe a few people are already grabbing the carrots. We got sugar. Can we get something for sugar? Not directly. Herbs. We got grain. We don't got a lot of grain though. So let's get... Oh, we need more houses. Build house. No path. Okay, that was pretty quick. Woodworking done. Now I could get a forester here, but I would still need a person to transfer from the forester into here. So, but it will keep these trees going infinitely. So maybe it's not a bad idea. But it will require a person to be inside it. Didn't we just unlock foresters? I could have sworn I did. I could have sworn I saw that get unlocked. Oh, it unlocked the forestry research. So we still got to do this. Okay, let's do that. I guess you're going back to work there then. Okay, that's a bit more strenuous, that one is. Okay. You get some wood as well. This is definitely a lot faster than the last game, which is good, because it needs to be fast. It needs to be very fast. You three, you are also on grain duty. Although this is actually full. Get another person to go over there. For now, let's move the grain mill over there. And let's get a third person. I don't think we need a third person to deliver the flour. This is going to get drained. Even with 5 people putting stuff in, I think this is going to get drained. Yeah. But the good news is that's going to be a lot of gold. That's going to be we're actually almost fully green here. Wow. On flour as well, which is selling for 4 coins, so that's pretty impressive. Okay, so this is going okay. A little bit slower now because this research is so much longer. I guess we should try and get conveyor belts fairly soon. Once we start building them, we can really cut down on the people, because the amount of people that we've got going are, yeah. I don't think we actually need a second person here. It's drained to the point where one person is enough. Okay. Add building worker. Spare workers to existing buildings. Done. Not needed, but done. Raise happiness. Town happiness at 25. Okay. Well, you all got tons of grain, so... Oh, I'm sure there's an easy way to do that. Fruit. Is there any fruit? Apples, pears, and berries. I don't see any. Oh, here's some berries all the way down here. Okay. Let's get 4 of you guys. And... I can't build paths through there. Okay, well anyway, I'm going to give you guys a path right down there. That's probably going to cost a ton of wood, actually. But I'll get the wood back when I destroy that path, so that's alright. You going to give me 25 happiness now? Are you all going to be happy now? There's only 4 berries, I guess, that got pushed in there, but we'll get more. We'll get more. I feel like we'll get to 25 happiness. There we go. 25 happiness. End a tutorial. Wow. I seem to remember the tutorial being a lot longer than that, but maybe not. Okay, so now what is forester? Okay, excellent. Forester, tree planter, blah, blah, blah. So now let's move you both over to there. Actually, we'll get you to both drop off your stuff. Then we'll build a forester. Oh, you need the actual proper stone. Okay. And the proper stone is here, masonry. Okay. I guess I went a little bit too fast on the forestry. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like the stone is fully full already. So that's right. How long are you going to take? Not super long, I guess. What's the backup here? It's going to be the wood, isn't it? And I can't put another person in because I put so many in with the berries. The berries are just all over the place. But we need the gold, so I'm going to leave them there. This one is still running beautifully well. 1 person taking the grain, 5 people putting the grain in. Very, very nice. Lumber's going okay. The stone guys are kind of running out of work, but I'll need them for the stonemason, so I can't really deliver them. Delete them, sorry. 40 bloody paper. You know what? We need to delete 1 person somewhere. You need to be deleted. You need to be put down. The good type of put down, not the bad type of put down. There we go. That should hopefully increase this a little bit. It's actually over the inputs too much now. We could put another person in, make it go faster, maybe, I don't know. But as long as the paper's going through and being created, yeah, we don't need another person here. It's not stalling because of this, the people are slow. It's stalling because we only got 1 lumber mill with nobody else working in it. Anyway. So we really need to start planning-ish. So what is the plan going to be? So we know a couple of things. We know that minecarts don't have to slow down to drop off goods, which means, and they don't stop ever. So even if they're full and they're trying to drop something off and the storage is full, they just drop off what they can and then they keep going, just like the bloody carts, the whatchamacallit. I think they do. I think that's what they do. If they drop off what they can and then they keep moving. So everything keeps moving. So what that means is that we can have a single rail line dropping off for all of these different buildings. The general store, the food market. We just need a single line going through to keep those guys happy. Now, another thing that I saw from Growing This Games video was that he had 2 food markets. Now that's interesting. I'm not sure why you would ever need 2 food markets. The only reason you would need 2 food markets is if you were capping up to 20 in here, storing 20 on top of everything that everybody had, but all of the food was going to run out by the time the Minecraft made another full run, which I don't think is reasonable. Especially not if we start putting down magic rails, the really fast rails. So I don't think we have to worry. I think we can leave a single one. And if we need a double one, we can put it on the other side of the rail and then still have a road through that should cover it. But I don't think we need it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a line of the different markets. We're going to have a group of houses up here. We're going to have a group of houses down here. So it's basically going to be a city layout. One rail line in the middle, and then a group of everything. Yeah. It's interesting, actually. I'm just trying to think about how we do it. Because I want a full loop around the city. I want 100 houses, and then I want a full rail loop around it. So you start here, you go through the middle, you drop off your goods, and then you go up, top, down, round, and all the way around the circle. And then we can have directions off anywhere for any sort of goods. So we can have goods down here, goods up here. But that means it's a circle with a single line in the middle. So I think what we're going to have to do is you come in from anywhere. You're on the outside of the big square, I suppose. A big square, not a big circle. You go in. You reach this point, which is the city. You go you go right, all the way through the middle of the city. Do a U-turn, and then you go back. And that means that we can have 2 food markets. One above the line and one below the line. And then we can have massive amount of houses. So that means that however much we could have, it doesn't really expand the distance by much, to be honest. But we kind of need that loop, because if you've got a big square, you need to be able to exit it at any point. So if you go in, and then you exit down here, and you go up, then you're just going to be an infinite loop in the north part, whereas we want them to go around the south part as well. And I don't know how to logic it so that some ones go around and some blah blah blah. And we don't want them to go out. We could have it, they go through and then half go this direction and the other half go this direction, and they meet up back in the middle. But how do you tell them which way to go here? Because it's going to be like, oh, these 50 goods are south and these 50 goods are north. How do you tell them, how do you put 50 filters in this little space? You can't. The filters are going to be on the outside of the big circle. So that's the only way you can really do it. Yeah. So I think that's how it's going to have to be, regardless of whether we got 2 food markets. You go around the circle, then you go into the circle, you go in, you do a U, you come back out, and then you go on the rest of the circle. I think that's going to be how it has to happen. Okay. Meanwhile, I've been talking about this and we've been doing no research, but hopefully this is backed up quite heavily. Farming, I guess we'll get farming done. Yes, backed up with 10 paper. That's not bad. This poor guy with the water is not doing anything. Okay, so we need to start thinking about conveyor belts, getting conveyor belts done. So that's cotton up there, which is going to be what we need. So we'll get the farm. So what do we need? Okay, so we definitely need wooden wheels. What do we got over here? Let's think of a nice safe. So that's a nice place for cotton, but there's not a lot of room over there. Is there cotton somewhere else? A little bit of cotton here. That's not a lot. So we'll get some cotton. We'll do it over here then. So that means we need a forester. We need more houses because we need more people. Okay, this is going to be a bit dicey. Stonemason. That's what we needed. That's what we do need, I guess. Okay. I'm going to take that and put it in the base. And I believe that we just finished that research. No, we didn't. I got a highlight of something, but apparently it wasn't that the research was finished. Or was it? No, it doesn't look like it. So, forester requires 20. We're going to need... I suppose we should focus on the cotton next, because... What are you guys doing? Dumping food in. I mean wood. So you do not need to be doing whatever you're doing. We'll keep one guy doing that. But we don't need more than that. Oh, and do we need more than that for these planks? I guess it's not a bad idea. Maybe that's what we'll aim for at the end of this episode, conveyor belts. And then we can put conveyor belts everywhere. Logistics. We need basic logistics for these as well. And the grabber. Okay, the grabber is basic. That's good. Because we definitely want to grab it here, but... Okay. Starting to get some stone bricks. You, I think... Okay, farming. Yes, excellent. Let's get some more stone in there. Okay. Research, please. Animal... Oh, basic logistics. Oh, that automatically unlocks the grabber. Alright, excellent. And then this is all the other fancy stuff, which we hopefully won't need yet. Conveyor belt. Hopefully that doesn't require an animal pasture. I don't think it does. We got to do that one anyway. So let's do that one. And then... Okay, so... Forester... We're very low on people here. And we're very low on this stuff. We've got 2 people doing that. That should be enough. What are we full on goods here? Not full on the fruit. I guess it's because it's such a long way to go. And this is actually backed up. This is backed up. Okay, so some of you guys don't need to be there. We're going to cut you down. Not literally cut you down, but we're going to reduce your numbers. Funnily enough, not every house actually has... and I think obviously at some point our... whatchamacallit, our happiness became enough that the grain mill started producing at a very fast speed. a very fast speed. So, lumber mill. I need this up here. We do. I want a forester. I'm not sure that we need a forester, but I want a forester. Anyway, let's make planks. And then you're going to need a workshop. So I guess we'll delete you, and we'll get a workshop. And you are going to be making wheels, wooden wheels. Oh, it does tell us the things. Okay. I suppose we could do a lot of this stuff now. I don't think that we need fuel anywhere, do we? No, I'm pretty sure we don't. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of these guys. Because they are definitely in the way. Okay. So this has got to finish soonish, I guess. So it's time to start culling some people out. Okay. Gold is doing pretty good, so I think we start to get rid of some of these carrot people. Probably need about 5 or 6 more people. You're doing carrots, aren't you? So you are going to go away. Maybe I should have got wooden wheels more than I could have got carts and stuff. No, go away. Okay, so that's a decent amount of people. Farm. Okay. So I put it down and then it gives me a pop-up and I keep thinking, oh, the pop-up is something about research, but it's not, because we definitely did not finish the research just then. We've still got quite a ways to go. Okay, so this is a farm. And we need another workshop over here. Okay. Move, rotate. You are going to be conveyor belts. Once we unlock them. We can't put the farm directly in, can we? Damn it. We need a... Was it a special building? I'm not sure it was. I think it was just another workshop. Yeah. Cloth. And then we need a stone mason over here. And that's our max people. That's all the people we could afford. But we got all the buildings done. And now we still need people to actually do the moving of the work into here. What the hell are you doing? Oh, you're doing the things that I can't select yet because haven't been unlocked yet. Okay, well what we really need is to upgrade this so we can get more houses. But that's going to be painful because that needs lots of stuff. You need lots of stuff. General store. I think we're getting ahead of ourselves trying to get all of this stuff done. All of this stuff. Oh, wait a sec. We do have 238 and 37. Does that mean we can build a forester now? Yes, but we don't have enough workers. Well, you are stuck, so I'm not going to do you. Okay, let's focus on this. Let's focus on this, because otherwise we're just going to keep running up into the person. No, we're not actually, are we? Oh no, I forgot that upgrading this gives us more people. Silly, silly, silly me. Okay, they're all level 2. How's our people cap going? It's going very well. It's okay, so I'm going to ignore that for now. Forester. You are doing trees. Now, obviously, we're not going to get a mine for the stone. That's just crazy. So, put you in there. Actually, I only need 1 for that. You're going to put that in there. You're going to take the cotton, put it in there. You are going to take the wheels, put them in there. You are going to take the stone, put them in there. And you are going to take the cloth. We could be using chutes for some of this, maybe. Maybe that's the thing I'm doing wrong. Okay, so what do we got? We got stone, we got wheels, and we got that. Excellent. And we just got basic logistics. Yay. Conveyor belt. And we got a barn over here. And we got a person. Go and grab these and put them in there. There we go. Cloth conveyor belt. Shift 1. I'm not sure if it was 1 before. I have a feeling it was 2. Maybe and then like a caravan or something. So we'll keep workers as shift 1. So how many of them do we have? Okay, you have been taken out of a job. You are out of a job. We're just putting everybody out of jobs here. They have a job and then their job goes bye-bye. Omni Stone. I don't care. I want to know how many conveyor belts I have. You are standing in the way, so I don't fire you. But you definitely are out of a job. Okay. You are about to be out of a job. Just in a second. There you go. Sorry, buddy, you're out of a job. And this stuff is a little bit more complicated, a little bit far away, but yeah. Once we get a bunch of conveyor belts out, they will be out of a job as well. Okay. You are most certainly out of a job. And you are most certainly out of a job. We're going to get a grabber as well. So you just drop the paper back in there. Can you do that? Can you actually do that? I'm not sure. Well, we have to do animal pasture because we don't have that many red coins. Okay, drop it off. There we go. Now you're out of a job. You two guys, I'm going to walk over there because you are out of a job. Forester. Everybody's out of a job. Okay, conveyor. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're all out of a job. This is exactly the point that I wanted to get to in this video, and it's really good. It's really good. So we got the lumber mill, we got the paper with the water come in. I can't believe last time I didn't realize there was actually a well until well into the end of the game. Okay. You are out of a job. Farm. I got to put farm down, otherwise these guys will just start dying completely. Grain. Come on, give me another conveyor belt, please. Please. There we go. This is drained out again, so I'm not sure that we need 2 of you. So yes, I am afraid you are out of a job. Can we do farm tiles yet? We can, but we need fertilizer, which means we need pastures, which I don't think I've researched yet. Currently researching though. This is doing pretty well. I'm surprised it's keeping up. I think it's will drain. Maybe not. It takes 2 every 4 seconds. This produces 1 every 2 seconds. Okay, no, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm happy with this. It's definitely faster than when we had people doing it. So, next thing is going to be cloth. Cloth. Okay. You are going to steal some cloth and put it in there. Because there, this is backed up pretty heavily. We've got 4 conveyor belts now. Not quite enough to do anything over here, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need 8. And it's the ones that don't have conveyor belts which are all backed up. Although this guy is backed up just because he's really shit at his job. Pasture, okay. So let's get something building fertilizer, which is going to need, so we need animal feed going in. Let's get some more research done. I guess we're doing that. I can't do that because we don't have any red coins. Okay. Yeah, let's get some animal feed done. So, farm. Grain mill. Pasture. Actually, we'll face it out this way. Just because that's what I feel like doing. And then we need a barn. And you are fertilizer. And you are animal feed. And you are grain. And hopefully we won't need enough that we start to run out of that non-tiled grain thing. So now we need a well, an Orwellian well, and I can actually do this. I can put it in there, and then what we do is we put the grabber not this way, because that pulls it out of the barn, which is not what we want. What we do is we do this, and then we do the logistics like that. And that works beautifully. So there we go. This is going to be our fertilizer generator. Which in the first time in the history of this game, we've actually got enough. We got more than enough animal feed. I don't know how the hell that happened, but we got a ton of it straight away. So anyway, we'll let that build up magnificently. We'll actually double this straight away. And then we'll be able to build farm tiles all day, every day. Okay. This is a really good first episode. We're really getting quite far. Now, now we just need red. Who's the guy taking the cloth? You don't need to do that anymore. We just need red coins. What's the easiest way to get red coins? Cloth, I guess. If we got a bunch of cloth, then we can. We'll also get... How much stone have we got? A bit. We're not doing too well on the stone here. I'm not sure if I want to start selling this, especially since it's not worth that much. It's worth 1. And this is actually kind of necessary at this point. I don't want to start chucking away when it's only worth 1. The cloth is part of a system, and it's completely full. So we are going to grab all of that cloth out of there. We're going to grab it all, and we're going to get it out of there. Okay, so let's have a look at the research. Needs red coins. Okay, so this is this will slowly go through. This unlocks. Okay, so these require base level 4. So the main thing we want, I guess, is railways, which relies on metallurgy, which is base level 4, and they're all red coins. So I reckon we can get these without too much fuss. Machinery, steam power, I don't think we care about any of that. We just need rail carts. That's railways, but where's the actual mine carts? I don't see it there. Oh no, there's... What was this? This... Oh, that's railways is a research. And then this unlocks rail, rail, stop, rail, and then mining. And then mining unlocks the mine. But what unlocks the mine cart? Do we already have it? Railways. Railways unlocks that. So if we go to railways, it just says mining. It doesn't say minecart in there. Oh well, I guess maybe they just forgot it to put it on that tooltip. Anyway, got some intermediate logistics. Let's have a look here. Oh, actually, you know what? You are stalled. I am stalling you because I just realized I need red coins for this. And I don't give too much of a crap about intermediate logistics. I care more about getting the base level up. So let's do that. Let's also start destroying these trees because they're in the way of our next set of houses. All my paths are missing. There we go, put them there. Eventually there'll be stone paths, but for now, that works pretty well. Okay, so I'm fairly happy with our gold income, although I feel like we're spending it in places. These foresters probably spending it. Maybe I should have left people doing that, but then the forest... Well, it doesn't matter because the forests are going to get destroyed anyway when we recreate our grand vision of where all the houses are. We're going to delete every single resource on the map. But I guess it's fine. I mean, we're using a little bit of coins, but it's fine. Okay, you are seriously running out of grain here. That's probably why this is tanking so hard, because we're running out of grain. Can we do farm tiles? Do we want to do farm tiles here? I don't want to plant a whole bunch of grain if it's going to be, you know, not great. Okay, so... Actually, so... That should be enough, I think. What are you doing? You were still putting grain in there manually? Really? Oh, there's a couple of you. Okay, you were very hard at work, weren't you? Okay, so this is just the guy taking the stuff out, so... Let's get another guy. Need to get carts soon. Here we go. Kitchen, house max, gourmet foods, research, metallurgy. Metallurgy, okay. Intermediate logistics. I feel like we just jumped straight over to metallurgy because I'm not sure we really care about this. That's down the line. That's definitely down the line. So we'll get metallurgy first. Wouldn't it be crazy if we got mines and, well, not mines, but railways? We're not going to be able to build any. Even if we get them research, we're not going to be able to build any. So, yeah. But I'd love to get the layout done. The main thing that's stopping us is gold coins, because we need to remove a lot of stuff. We need to remove all this stone, I think, all of this iron. We need to remove basically everything within my mouse cursor needs to go. We can remove it bit by bit, but yeah. But yeah. Anyway. I guess we're just focusing on gold and this. Yeah, these foresters, man. They are so bad. They are so bad. They chew up so many gold coins. That's like, it's 1 gold for every lumber they create. That's I didn't realize how terrible that was, but then I'm just like, no, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. You're fully outputted, aren't you? You're absolutely fully outputted. Okay. We cannot get caravans yet. Machinery. You need machinery? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Let's set up a lumber setup. And yes, I'm going to use a forester over here. And then we're going to set up a lumber mill. And we're going to set up a wood... no, it's a workshop, isn't it? We're going to set up a workshop, and then we're going to set up a barn. So this is going to be for carts. Because I feel like carts are going to be extremely helpful for a little while. Planks. And wood. Boom, boom, boom. And I would like another one somewhere just for whatchamacallit. Just for wooden planks. Maybe we need another one for stone, but we got that. We got wooden planks here, we got stone here, so. I can hear the school announcer all the way over here, and she's yelling at people to get out of the trees. That's hilarious. Okay, so that'll give us some wooden wheels. We can replace these two running back and forward from the thing with a cart to get the grain over. That'll be a lot nicer once we get to 4 wheels. Although, you tell me what, you guys can just go away. We'll get a farm over here as well for these guys. And we'll get another for the berries, and we can get rid of these guys as well. You're a berry. We've got tons of berry people here. Now we need to build those houses as well. So cart. No, it's called a wagon. I always forget it's called a wagon. Okay, Mr. Wagon, go over there. Put it in the food market. I wonder if this is actually going to keep up with the output. I have a feeling no. Jeez, it's a path right there. You dummy. You absolute dummy. Or maybe once it's off the path, it doesn't look for the path anymore. Okay, that's definitely not doing what it's supposed to be. Let's get a wagon, berries, food market. Do these actually go any faster on paths? You know what? I don't think they do. Oh no, they do. They do. They do. They absolutely do. Okay, let's get a wagon. Another wagon for the grain. You know what? Since you are being so incredibly stupid, I'm going to do that. There we go. Do not go off the path. Just... What? What is just... I think if you put down stone, then they start caring. But if there's no stone, then they're just like, whatever. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool, buddy. Okay, 4 more houses. Upgrade house. We could technically start upgrading them even more, but I don't have a lot of this stone, so... Don't have a lot of it. Okay, conveyor belts are pretty much beautiful at the moment, so let's... Okay, you are unnecessary to the work effort. Okay. You are also unnecessary to the work effort. The only downside about conveyor belts is they sort of stop all the normal traffic from going through those areas. So the only thing we need right now is these 2 guys. And there's nothing we can do about that until we get mines, and mines are way down the track. They're way down the track. Okay. So you can also get deleted. Because we got that now. And you can go over there. Was there a guy putting this in the thing? Doesn't look like it. But it was... It might have been backed up, I don't know. Anyway, our red coins are doing pretty good because we're selling all of the fabric. All of the fabric is getting sold. This is backing up really, really nicely actually. So let's get a couple of wagons. These guys can all be outdated. Wow, I had 4 of them? Apparently I had 4 of them. Okay, well you're all outdated now, so let's have a look. Grain mill, not super... Oh, wagon. Well, we're already at that point where we're running out of gold. Okay. I think we have to stop using the foresters. I think we have to turn them off. And I think we have to get a guy to do the work for us. Because these foresters, they're killing us. They're absolutely killing us. You're killing me. I'm going to leave this one, but I'm going to Omnistone. I'm going to really limit it. But yeah, these foresters, man, they're killing my gold production. They're really killing it. Yes, you get turned off. You get very easily turned off. And we're going to get 2 guys doing it manually. What else? What other things using gold can we turn off? I don't think there's much else, really. Lumber mill, stonemason, workshop, and nothing else uses gold. It's just these bloody foresters. I really don't want to turn this one off because there's not a lot of wood here, but I suppose later on I can always replant it, so yeah, you're getting turned off as well. You're getting turned off. You are just using up way too much gold. So the only forester we've got running at the moment is this one. And this one will hopefully back up soonish, so we can just ignore it. Here we go. Oh, damn it, these are apple trees, which means that we need an actual thingamabob to deal with them. Okay. Farm. You don't use gold, do you, to get carrots? No, you don't. You just get them. You're a good person. You're a good farm. Okay. Oh, don't really care about this grain anymore. I suppose I could have just gotten a couple of people to harvest it out, but whatevs. Okay, wagon. 40 gold. Come on, give me 40 gold. There we go. Carrots. Get him in there. It's getting carrots quite fast. We need another wagon. Okay, you are officially my number 1. Cost a bundle of gold, but yeah, it's worth it. Let's get a double lane behind it. Come on, carrots. We're not full on anything, so carrots definitely should be worth it. Should be worth. Okay. Wagons. How are we doing on the old research? 98. And these guys have somehow got them stuck behind here. How did you even get behind here? It should be impossible for you to get stuck in this point. You should be grabbing trees from there. Ah, that's nice. The trees grow even when the forest is turned off. Okay, that's really nice. I think I remember... I'm learning like the same thing like 2 or 3 times because I keep forgetting. Alright, what do we want? This one's kind of a lot done. I'm going to do railways. I know we don't need railways yet, and I know I'm never going to be able to build rails because the rail tile is very complicated to make. You require iron and nails and coal and wood and stone. I'm not sure if you require stone, but you require a whole bunch of different crap. So it's going to be very hard for me to make, and definitely with only 70. Like this is a pretty terrible amount of yellow coins I'm getting. So, we sure that this doesn't? No, it doesn't require any gold. No, it doesn't. Yeah, you know what? How are you doing? You know what? I need a bunch more workers here, a bunch more people. They're all going to do lumber, and since these trees are all going to regrow because a forester is here, then that's going to be beautiful. In fact, you, sir, have no workers. But I am going to give you a few workers here. So the forester makes the trees regrow, even though it's not turned on. So technically this is the best situation then. And what that means is that we can build another forester over here. We're going to immediately set it to 0 workers and apple trees. And then build a road. Yeah, I suppose a one-lane road will be fine. So this is not actually going to be working, but we'll get a barn here. And we'll get a bunch of people, workers, bunch of workers. 5. I like 5. 5 is good. We're going to all get the apples and stick them in the barn. And we'll get a cart to grab all the apples, put it in the food market. Now we are really running on gas. This requires iron plate. So this is heavy stuff. This is mine territory now. And I don't think we've even got mines unlocked. We got railways. How do we get mines? Mining. Okay. So we need to get this, which requires railways, which we're already doing. So anyway, that's pretty good. 6 paper though. My God, 6 paper. Yeah, that's going to take its sweet time, especially with, you know, people doing manual stuff. But we just can't afford the gold. Look at how many wagons I've got coming in with food. You got this food, you got that food, you got the other food. You got tons of wagons coming in with food. You got wagons coming with a cloth as well, and still our gold is down the toilet. It used to be 1,000 easy, but let's have a look. Production, gold. Damn. Okay. So this is good. This is telling me that nobody is actually using gold. They're just getting it. Did we oversaturate some of these guys? We're getting them apples and berries, which maybe is not quite oversaturating them. What else could we do? Cooked beef. I don't know if that's too hard. We need animal feed, but then we just get the beef and we cook the beef. We could reuse this system. No, I don't really want to reuse that system. I want to leave that system alone. That's a nice system. Let's go over here. Oh, we need a nice system with just a bunch of grain that's not going to screw anything else over. Although, how much grain do we need? This is nice. Farm. There we go. Grain. And then grain mill, which is going to be animal feed. And then pasture. And if we had intermediate logistics, then we could do something with the fertilizer that comes out of here. But we don't, so we're not. Okay. And then we're going to need a kitchen. And this is going to need fuel as well. It's just so I don't forget. Oh, and this is going to need what? That's fine. We can do a well. Oh, out of stone. Let's get a couple of workers in here. Okay. So kitchen is going to be cooked beef. Okay, so this will get us back on track with regards to the gold. I'm going to get 2 workers. You're going to get lumber, and you're going to take it over there. Hopefully that should be enough. Water. So we needed that well. 25. We're actually getting the stone pretty quickly. 23 we're up to now. 24. 25. I assume we don't need water anywhere else. No. And logistics blocks, grabber. Okay, done. Let's get some beef going out there. No, this is not good. We don't have a... Oh, we do have a grabber. What am I talking about? And we need to the grabber to only grab the beef. Okay. There we go. Barn. A barn requires stone as well. There we go. That's enough. Okay, cooked beef done. Get us a cart. Grab the beef. Put it in the food market. So that's going to be our most expensive item that we're selling. Yeah, that's really nice. We could do a similar one with chicken as well. Maybe even in the same place. I mean, it depends how well this grain mill is doing. It looks like it's doing pretty well. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So, herbs, I'm sorry, but I don't need you. We're going to need a splitter to do that. Railways. Well, this is tanked pretty hard. Why are you tanking? Just the paper. I'm not going to be able to build railways, so let's just do intermediate logistics. Let's just get that done. Because a splitter would be nice here. And then we can get a second pasture. And we could also split the water into both of them so we don't have to build another well. Okay, you are chicken. Chicken requires gold. Also does beef. Beef requires gold as well. It's worth a bonus. I guess overall it's better, so for now, yeah. Now that stone, we're really going through that stone fast. Farm. Let's reuse this. I think that should be fine. Grain mill. 10. Come on. We're running out of the actual lumber here as well. Get out of there. Not too fussed about this getting torn down because long term we don't need it anyway. Grain. I wonder if we build farm tiles under these guys. They might grow a little bit faster. We got the fertilizer. We got the... Yeah, okay, that's nice. So they might grow a little bit faster now. And if we could afford a bunch of wells, then maybe we could do something else as well. Make it grow even faster. Well, Wait, do you need... Yes, you do need water. Logistics block, grabber. Kitchen. Barn. Damn, that wood. Not going very fast. At least we got a couple more of these people getting in there. Getting the lumber in there. You are animal feed. Okay, barn. And we just need a kitchen. Which of course we cannot afford. But that's fine. And we'll need a couple of workers as well, doing fuel runs for the kitchen. And we need a grabber here to make sure that only the chicken comes out. Which I suppose is funny, I guess, because it does always push out the raw chicken first. Okay, 4 more of this, and then we're good. We'll also need a wagon, which I'm guessing costs... Yeah, 4 of that. Need a better system. Kitchen. Okay, you are cooked chicken. You are going to get wood from wherever the hell you want, because I don't care if this wood runs out. And then we need a wagon. I'm just going to grab some stuff out of here. What do you got? You got 12. So we got tons of product. Oh, we're out of people. Tons of product that we could be moving. Sound like a drug dealer when I say that, but it's true, I guess. Tons of product. Anyway, our gold is looking very healthy right now. Very, very healthy. And the chicken legs, the chicken drumsticks, are only going to make it better. And red coins are looking very good as well. This is incredible how much this produces. It really is. In fact, what I'm going to do is you go over here, you go over here, you move over here, and then we're going to do a barn. I'm going to 6 that, barn. I'm going to leave that conveyor belt because that's still got something on it. Are you gonna... Oh, that deleted it. Never mind. I guess we're not dealing with bloody shards and stuff that actually, you know, is important when I delete it. So, okay, grab that. Put it in there. You grab that. Put it in there. We probably do want a bunch for other stuff. Like, I think we need it at some point to improve these houses. Right now we just need tons of stone. Let's get a stone set up. We don't have infinite stone anywhere, but let's get a stone set up. Well, that's already what we have over here, isn't it? Well, these guys are all putting raw stone in. Barn. And then stone mason, which just needs a person. Let's upgrade a few of these. Let's build a stone mason. Which I guess technically means we don't need this anymore. Because that's kind of taking care of that situation for us. So these guys are all putting the stone in there. Directly in there. Was there a guy who was ever doing this? I'm not sure. I'm not sure there was. I'm not sure we need 5 of these. Let's knock them down to 3. Okay, so you are a stone brick person. And now we get some workers. I'm assuming that wagons cannot mine. No, they cannot. So that'll get us the stone bricks these stone bricks. We'll get him a ton of those. It's kind of like a lumber setup as well, just straight lumber, because this isn't great because I have to run so far. So let's go ahead and do something. That's a very nice grain setup as well, but we'll do one here. And then what are you idiots doing? Get that, go there. That's all you gotta do. Done. Okay, so that's our lumber setup. Don't need that anymore. Gold is looking very good. Red coins are looking very good. Might be time to start expanding this. Or maybe turn this back on. Because, yeah, these guys are taking forever. Absolutely forever. So, yeah, we will turn the forester back on. I think we can probably afford it. And we're starting to get low on workers again. So, I think it's probably a good idea. Okay. Because, yeah, this one does more than just one worker could normally out in the world. So, definitely good. So what's our next step? I guess expanding research is kind of a good next step. Improving a lot of these houses is a good next step. Let's see how many we can do. We're going to run out of those. We're using up a fair amount of gold coins, but we're doing okay. So that's all of them done. Next, we need the cloth. And we also need gold coins, a lot of gold coins. So that's probably more than we can afford right now, but we got enough workers. I feel like this is a good point to sort of end the first episode. I do massive episodes, and this has been a massive episode, so. But it's good. It's a good starting area. I think it's nicer than the last game. Last game was very ad hoc. This is still very ad hoc, but we've got a nice set of wagons everywhere, and we've got nice little modules, like this module does wheels and this one does that, and blah 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 blah. So it's nice the way that everything's sort of partitioned off, and then there's this road network for everything going in that we actually need, except for, of course, the cloth, which I kind of should put down. But other than that, yeah, it's beautiful. And this should kind of be a double one, which I can actually do now, because I think those other idiots got rid of the trees that were in the way. Okay, very nice. So you're running out. You are not running out. You got tons. How's the chicken usage, though? I'm guessing it's not super high. Yeah. So let's get another wagon doing chicken. Chicken. And get that into the food market. I don't think we'll go for caravans. I think we'll go straight for rail if we can manage it. I want to get the houses situated where I want them. And then I want to get the big rail circle. And then once we get the big rail circle or square, then we are going to, I guess, start building everything properly. We'll still have little setups like these, but they'll all be based around the rails, obviously, the rail tiles. I switched back to this, didn't I? We need to start working on this, like, desperately. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that now. Forester. Wood. Okay. Lumber mill. And I don't know if I'm going to be playing around this episode, this series. I think it's just going to be like, it's not enough, build more. Not like last time where I just sort of sat back and said, all right, let's just let it run and then wait for it. If I can build more this episode, I guess I will. I'll try to anyway. I'm not that great about doing it. I like leaving things. Although I guess in this case there's no real downside to building something that you don't necessarily need, because you can just destroy it later. Okay, so that's that. Let's go and destroy this grain. Build forester. Build lumber mill. Let's just go nuts. Let's absolutely go nuts here. Well, still can keep up with the Orwellian wells. Logistics blocks, grabber. Wonder if we start to need barns in between these. I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. Okay. Paper. And then forest. Wood, I should say. So. Okay. Now, the fact that we got 3 foresters running is going to chew through our stuff. Oh, I forgot to actually turn this off. I was supposed to turn this off because all the workers are there. No, that's the lumber mill, sorry. It's a lumber mill, that's not a forester. I guess I didn't care about whether or not this ran out. And I guess I still don't. Anyway, this is nice. This is what I like to see. 141 planks. We don't have a lot of logs, though. Maybe we need something about that. Barn. Build worker. Okay, tear down that forest and put it in the barn. Okay, now I think we got everything covered. We got the first 4 decently covered. Although these guys aren't running super fast. Hey, intermediate logistics. Excellent. Let's get another worker here. Let's get that a little bit faster, because it's definitely not running at full speed at the moment. Okay, and research done. Let's go back to railways, I guess. Don't need boats. Machinery we kind of need, but that's down the line. Packager, we get that already. I wonder how much that cost to build the packager. And then this is the advanced stuff. So let's just go back to railways. Okay, I'm going to finish the episode off here because we're doing such a great job. We started off really strong. And yeah, look at all this paper coming in now. That's just mental. Absolutely mental. So yeah. Almost makes me want to move the school and then put a barn here. But the problem is, well, that's alright, because it's 4, 5. It's 12 seconds, but it's 280% speed. You would think that would mean it would take about 4 seconds, but it seems to be taking. Anyway, I'm gonna do this barn. The problem with doing the barn is that you've only got 1 output. So let's see if it keeps up. Let's see if the school keeps up. 8 went down to 8. It kept up. I think it went down a little bit. Now it's actually increasing. The speed is wavering quite a bit. It went down to 250. Now it's at 280. Anyway, I think this is much better. Although the storage is empty, it means that it will back up when we forget to activate the research, which is really important. So, alright, let's do it. I could keep playing this game forever, but I feel like I need to go have lunch. And once rails are created, we're going to try our very best to get some actual rail tiles without going. The thing is, to build the starting area I really want is going to be like this big. You're going to need a rail tile around, a rail loop around an area this big. That means we've got to clear all of this stuff away, which is going to take like, I don't know how much gold. I mean, if we try and remove this is 25, just a single bit of stone. Forests are a bit easier, they're 10, but this 25, this 10. I don't think we can get the rail section yet. Although we can gauge it because we know how big these circles are. So we put, we got 4 markets going here, and then we got 4 other markets. So I'm going to have, what I'm going to have is a list of markets with a whole bunch of houses in a semicircle, and I'm going to have other markets down the bottom and a whole bunch of stuff in a semicircle below it. So it's kind of like a circle, but it's been stretched a little bit vertically. And then a rail line running through the middle. Well, 2 rail lines, one going in and then the other one coming back. Because you've got to remember, we got to go in and then come back in order for the entire square around it to work properly. So, yeah. So once we do that, once we have the line going through and back and we got these markets down, then we can sort of say, okay, this is the room that I've got for my houses. And you can sort of gauge where the rail line is, where the actual rail line can fit around that. So maybe we can do that. And technically, maybe we should just do that now, because we can do that now. So we can do that here. So I'm going to say that this is going to be... Now, we're still going to make it a double line. Even though there's going to be rails behind it, I think we're going to make it a double line. Just in, because for a while we're still going to need actual goods delivered. So let's start moving these guys around. And of course we're going to make them vertical spokes like this. Like this, with single lanes here. Come on. I know I'm stretching this episode a bit, but I really don't care. I really don't care. Okay, so there's our vertical spokes. Gotta leave a double path. Do we leave a double path up here? I'm not sure that we need to. We just need to make sure that this going across in front of it is a double path. Then we go up here, and we delete some of these herbs, or all of these herbs. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. So it's going to have a double path, 4 wagons to go in and out still. And then we're just going to keep... So basically we can look at a single building and we can say this is how far we can go on the right. This is not how far we can go on the left, because there's going to be another market down here which will be pushing it over. So we take the leftmost market and we say this is how far we can go on the right. And we take the rightmost market and say this is how far we can go on the left. Between this side and the other side, we should absolutely be able to get 100 houses in. Probably room for more, which is good, because we got the infinite research that increases the amount of houses you can have, if we need it. But we're going to aim for 100. That's going to be our end game, is going to be 100 houses. And I don't think we could fit 100 just on the north side, just in this semicircle setup. I don't think we can do it, so... yeah. Anyway, how are we doing over here? We got tons of paper coming in. We're not backing up on paper though. We're absolutely not. You need to be upgraded very heavily. We're not backing up though, but yeah, it's all getting used. I remember this guy was full speed in the other base, but whatever. Anyway, we're definitely ending it here. We are definitely ending it here. So we've got a bunch of houses. This is the final setup. These houses are not going to move, and these markets are not going to move for the rest of the game. Maybe they'll shift by 1 if for some reason I decide it's a good idea, but other than that, they're not going to move. Actually, we could split it a little bit. We could give it a little bit of a gap, but if we keep gaps between them, then we're widening. It makes it nasty because then we can fit less houses in the top semicircle. So we've got to keep these guys squished together. But we got a double wide path on top of them, so that's okay. If in the end everything is railed, we could make this a single path because we won't need to manually insert anything anymore and move the houses down. But I don't think it's going to get to that point. I think with these both sides, easily fit in 100, maybe more, and that's all we really need. So I just keep on talking, but I'm going to finish the video off now. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Hey! Research. Right. The game does not want me to stop. It just wants me to keep playing. I did not do that on purpose. I guess we want the mine. We don't need this yet. That's advanced as all the hell. We will need some of this. No, I don't think we even need this for rails. I think with rails we've got everything we need. This is advanced stuff. Boat building, don't care. I think just mining. Yeah. Mining is... We'll need the machine shop at some point, but I guess mining. Okay, we are definitely done now. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys later.